Roy Hodgson could be found in the Berlin suite of the Radisson reminiscing on an earlier part of his long managerial career when he had been half promising my wife I would finish at the age of 60. Several years on, it is fair to say Sheila is probably entitled to ask her husband what happened. Hodgson will be almost 69 by the time the European Championship comes around in 2 years, and nobody should be too surprised if he follows Sir Bobby Robson and Sir Alex Ferguson as football men who said they would not work into their 70s and did precisely the opposite. One of the popular misconceptions about the England manager is that he does not have the same fires burning in him as others in his profession. The word people like to apply is passion, and his little outburst last week, applying some industrial language to pepper his thoughts about the line of questioning, clearly came as a shock to many people. Yet it should not have. "First of all, I'm not a calm person," Hodgson said. "I never have been a calm person. As any player who has worked with me would attest, there are always moments of extreme anger and viciousness in my coaching sessions. I'd rather be accused of being a bit over-robust, rather than angry, in response to questions I didn't agree with. But is Roy Hodgson an angry person? Has he got a nasty streak? You wouldn't have to go too far to prove it. The players would come out of the woodwork in no time. If I was guilty of anything the other night, it was of protecting players from unfair criticism and standing up for them. But be careful stereotyping me too much as a calm, collected person." Point made. He had learned a lesson, he said, and would no longer swear in press conferences, bearing in mind the fuss it could generate. Yet nobody should really be taken aback that a manager occasionally uses a bit of bad language, and, surely, there is a more grown-up debate to be had about whether he was actually entitled to be so wound up, and what it said about the state of the England team that he was.